See, the trick is now that we're in September and I'm gonna be able to shave here pretty soon, I'm gonna have that ability unlocked, you know. Now I gotta record a bunch of videos ahead of time so that the beard can live on for another year. And then when I eventually get around to posting it, the beard will have been long gone. What's up everybody, D-Man back. Welcome to a brand new video, and today we're doing a little Godzilla vs Kong news and updates. Starting out, we have True Believer for Life's King Kong vs Godzilla drawing. Kind of looks like a painting, but I think this was done with markers. If I had to guess, this was drawn with markers, which is really cool. It looks awesome. I really like this one. And of course, it's King Kong vs Godzilla. It's my favorite movie, so obviously get some brownie points for that one. And it features the old school designs, which is awesome. Good stuff there, man. Next up, we have one that I have been anticipating for a while. Ever since he initially teased it, I've been excited for this one. Predzilla 20001 did a drawing of Kong with the axe and lightning striking all around him. I think, now I don't want to take credit for this if I don't deserve credit, but I think this may have been in response to me saying that I wanted pictures of Kong looking like Thor with Stormbreaker, you know, with all the lightning and with the axe. That may have been what inspired him, but he may have done this on his own. I don't entirely remember. So if he did this on his own, awesome. If he did this based on my inspiration, awesome. Either way, this is awesome. I really like it. Kong looks awesome here. I'm just gonna keep saying awesome over and over again. Like the little detail of the monarch building in the background. That's pretty cool. Here's a good one. It's Aminoso Fan Comics Kong vs Behemoth art. This is really great. It looks fantastic. I would love to see this in an actual comic. This would be a really cool fight as well. Kong kind of looks like he's getting his butt whooped in this picture. Not sure that's how that would go down. But either way, that'd be a really cool fight. I mean, they both are kind of similar monsters, so it'd be pretty interesting to see them go head to head. Kong hasn't really ever fought another mammal monster either. I can't think of any time he has. He's always going up against reptiles, so you could do something different and kind of cool with him fighting another mammal, unless you're going to count humans whenever they're attacking him in planes, but that's cheating. Either way, this would be a cool fight, and I like the artwork. Next up is incredible. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This picture comes to us from James Stokes, who is the artist for Godzilla the Half-Century War, and his art style is so cool. I love this image. It's Godzilla vs Kong, but it's not the modern designs. You got like the Millennium Godzilla versus a very Japanese Kong. You know, there's something very Japanese about this design. It feels like something that would thrive in an anime setting. This is an amazing piece. Kong almost looks like a werewolf. It's really cool. All of the destruction looks great. Great artist. If you haven't read Godzilla the Half-Century War, go check it out. Brywan Charles, I don't know if I said that right, but we're gonna plow through it, sent me these pictures on Facebook of him making an 11-foot tall Godzilla in the sand. I just gotta show these off because I respect that so much. That clearly would have taken a long time to make. The fact that he made that's really cool. There you got your Godzilla Seaside 2020. I can't believe you would take the time to do this, but that's really awesome, man. Gotta give a shout out to Caden. I've been told that Caden and his father Darren watch my videos. They actually recreated the Godzilla vs Kong aircraft carrier battle in a swimming pool a while ago. You know, they got the toys, they got the Playmates Godzilla figures in the little aircraft carrier thing. They set them up, recreated the pictures. I like the little explosions. That's fun. I hope I'm saying your name right, man. Caden's birthday was actually August 16th, so happy late birthday. I know this video, when it gets posted, it's gonna be like late, but happy birthday. I hope you had a great birthday. I got some of the most wholesome things ever put in my Facebook group as well about this. It's just awesome. We're just gonna show this one off because it's making the rounds, you know. I've seen multiple variations on the Godzilla vs Kong trailer leaked. It really cracked me up the first time I saw it, but I've just seen so many people copying this exact format. Yeah, people are leaking the Godzilla vs Kong trailer, and it's just a trailer with Godzilla vs Kong on it. We get it. It's a good meme. Meme review, I rate it a 6. I've got some Godzilla 2019 custom magnets linked down below that you can go check out and buy for yourself. They're really cool. These are made by Jessica Wilcock Artist on Etsy. She actually does these and a Mothra. You can go check them out with the link down below. Like I said, lots of great detail here. These are hand sculpted, hand painted. She actually has a YouTube channel as well where she's shown off her making some of these. Really impressive stuff. So go support your friendly Godzilla artists. There have been a string of layoffs recently in Warner Media as a result of the coronavirus. Can I say that without getting in trouble on YouTube? I don't know, I just did. So there have been a string of layoffs in order to save money, which means management's getting shifted around and everything's going kind of crazy on the inside. Lots of big changes for DC. We don't know what kind of changes will happen to their film industry. One of the biggest changes to come from this is that Warner Media got a new chief strategy officer. The original resigned, and in return we got Jay Levine. I have no idea what that means. That could mean that they're going to switch up their entire approach for distribution in the future. Could mean we're getting movies on streaming sooner. They are looking to emphasize HBO Max, which is their streaming service that they launched, to underwhelming results. HBO Max did not launch as well as people had hoped, and so they're looking to emphasize that in order to boost those subscriptions. I don't know entirely what the chief strategy officer does or what they're in charge of. I don't know. I know that they also have a new advertising head as of the last year and a half. They got a brand new advertising head. After King of the Monsters came out, they have a new head of marketing. So I will expect a very different approach to marketing and distribution for Godzilla vs. Kong than we've seen previously, especially if the movie industry remains in the state of limbo it's in currently. I'd like to think that by next year, things will be back open and back in business. I don't know if that will happen, but I'd like to think that we'll be back in business next year as far as the film industry goes. We'll have to see. A lot of articles took this and ran with it, that they said that there might be some movie release dates shifting around. They said that every movie is getting delayed, and then of course Godzilla fans, fearing the worst, thought that Godzilla vs. Kong was getting delayed. That's not what happened. If you go read the articles I've linked down below, they never say that. They mention delays once for films. I don't think anything for 2021 is going to change, or at least it's not going to change that drastically. I need to film this piece to fix some things I talked about in my video. Tenet didn't do as well as it was initially projected to. It did okay when it opened in theaters. It didn't do as well as they would have liked it to. They've given it quite the long time to gestate in theaters. So that's kind of the current state of things. Because of all that, Wonder Woman got delayed. A lot of people thought it was to give Tenet breathing room. It wasn't to give Tenet breathing room. It was to put Wonder Woman further away so that more people would be willing to go to the theaters. They actually wound up putting it right in Christmas. A lot of people seem to take this personally and think that this is only an issue with Godzilla. It's not. Let's take a look at Wonder Woman for a second, a movie that's been delayed 6 times, and then let's compare that to Godzilla vs. Kong, a film that's been delayed twice. Thank you, past bearded me. I'll take it from here. Yeah, so obviously these clips were recorded months ago, and so there's no way I could have foreseen all the HBO Max stuff coming in the fashion that it came in. Even though in this video I strangely kind of had an idea this was gonna happen, I don't know how. I could have never foreseen the extent to which the HBO Max deal occurred. Given the HBO Max deal, I think it is entirely possible that Godzilla vs. Kong could get delayed again. I don't think Godzilla vs. Kong would run from competition. I truly don't. As I've talked about in previous videos, yes, it is going up against some head-to-head competition with Free Guy and Spiral, and there is some big competition surrounding it, such as Black Widow, and Fast 9 is the big one. That's the scary one. But I don't think Godzilla vs. Kong would run from that. The problem is you just don't have anywhere to go. 2021 is packed. There's nowhere to run to, so you're kind of stuck with what you've got. There are some slight potential places to find safety in 2021 outside of the May 21st release date, and I've talked about that in my last video, so you can go check that out. But I don't think the movie would get delayed for that reason. The reason I could see Godzilla vs. Kong getting delayed is because Legendary does not want the movie to come out on HBO Max. The movie could get delayed because Legendary just doesn't want it going on HBO Max. They want it to be theatrical only, and so they're going to push it to theaters, and because they're doing that, because of the legal drama, it could get delayed just so that they simply have time to make these decisions. One potential I could see happening with Godzilla vs. Kong is that there's an additional price point on HBO Max. So you have HBO Max, and then you pay like $20 extra to watch Godzilla vs. Kong. I think that would smooth over everything, because some of that money could go to theaters potentially if that's the deal they work out. There have been studios that have worked out deals that say, look, some of our premium access or PVOD money will go to the theaters. So I could see Warner doing something like that with Godzilla vs. Kong, giving some money from that to the theaters, but definitely giving some of that money to Legendary. Because the way they currently have it set up, the current model, it doesn't make sense. How are they going to be making money on Godzilla vs. Kong? They're not. They're going to make money theatrically, yes, but the HBO Max side of things, they're not making money on that movie specifically. They're just making the overall subscription money. And that's where we have problems, because how do people get paid when that's the system? It doesn't make sense. And so yes, I think an additional price point point, a premium access purchase would make a lot of sense for HBO Max, specifically with Godzilla vs. Kong on HBO Max, because that one isn't a Warner Bros. Exclusive. That's Warner and Legendary together. That's one scenario I could see that occurring in, and if they do reach that agreement, Godzilla vs. Kong has no need to get delayed. I do think Godzilla vs. Kong has the leg up on competition, as I discussed in the last video, simply because it does have the day and date release, but I don't know if there's a need to move the movie. I don't know if there is. I don't think there is. So there's a bit of an updated take. There's not necessarily a need to move the movie. It could happen due to the legal dramas, and maybe Legendary would not want the competition, but I doubt that would be the big reason. So no, I don't think Godzilla vs. Kong is going to go anywhere anytime soon. I think it's going to stick to that date, unless this legal stuff just doesn't get cleared up in a timely manner. And so yeah, it kind of sucks, you know, it might get delayed again, and I think there are some positives and negatives to that. Positives being, if it gets delayed, it will probably do better at the box office, depending on when it gets moved to. I don't know. It depends on where it gets delayed to. The other positive is if it gets delayed till 2022, which would suck, that will be a big blow. But if it gets delayed, let's look for some silver lining. Not that it will get delayed that far, but if a worst case scenario, worst case, not like it's gonna happen, then we would have the movie on the 60th anniversary of King Kong vs. Godzilla 1962, and we could possibly get a double billing of the original film. And that one, of course, the original is a Universal movie, so it's unlikely that we would get that double billing, but it'd be pretty cool to get those two back in theaters together, or at least to get the original to promote the new one. 60th anniversary, get some hype going for it. That could be awesome. I'm still expecting Godzilla vs. Kong to hold on to its May 21st, 2021 release date. There is a Godzilla vs. Kong extended banner. When are they gonna stop giving us this same banner? I have seen this same banner, different variations of it, 13,000 times, and I'm okay with it. I don't have anything else to talk about this episode, so sure. You thought I was going somewhere different with that, didn't you? You thought I was gonna complain, but I'm not. It's whatever. You know, this is a cool one. It's just a variation of the Playmates banner. It's got a better look at Godzilla and Kong, a little bit more of an extended look at them, a little bit cleaner of a look at them without anything obstructing them. It's alright. I've seen some people questioning why Godzilla's all blue here. Simple. The answer is that they want him to pop off the orange background, so they're putting a lot of contrast on him. They're making him blue so that he really pops. If he was gray, he wouldn't pop as much. Meanwhile, Kong, he's very brown here. I don't know if he's going to be very brown in the movie. The Playmates toys imply that he's black, but I have a feeling he's going to be brown in the movie. I think Kong looks good here. You can't really see the beard. It doesn't necessarily look like this will be our finalized King Kong design for the movie, but it is cool nonetheless. The last little thing we have to talk about here is a picture from The Art of Aaron Dwyer, and I'm not going to show it yet because I want to give a heads up spoiler warning. If you don't want spoilers for Godzilla vs. Kong, bounce out now. Alright, if you're good with spoilers, let's check out this final little piece for the episode. The Art of Aaron Dwyer, or Aaron Dwyer, is an artist on Twitter, and you can find his art other places, but that's primarily where I find his art. And he released this picture of Godzilla vs. Kong with the other Titans involved, and it's awesome. You've got Warbat or Nozuki in the background looking really cool, actually. Godzilla and Kong fighting up front with Kong using his axe. Poor Kong getting double teamed here, as you can see the skull crawlers wrapping around his leg and biting his arm. But there you go. You got the big four in the movie. Of course, there is one other character who should appear in the film, but we're gonna save that discussion for when that character actually gets revealed. And that does it for this one. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys next time for the next one. D-Man, out. What? You never watched my 66 years of Godzilla tribute? You know it's posted, right? I'm not supposed to give my opinion, but go check it out. And then you can tell me if you like it or not.